Okay, so this is sort of a test video. Let's see. I'm doing this upside down for various reasons. So yeah, I guess this is sort of an unboxing review of the Absolute All-Star Superman by Grant Morrison and Frank Quitely. So, as you can kind of see, it's big. Compared to normal Omnibuy oversized hardcovers, even compared to them, it's tall. So, and as is the case with all the DC Absolutes, comes in this nice cardboard slipcover. So let's see. Slide it out very carefully. Okay. And there is your front cover. This is great art by Frank Quitely. And the back cover, more Frank Quitely art. Okay. And then let's take off the dust jacket carefully. A little paranoid about keeping this book in good condition, and really for a $100 cover price, I think most people would be. So the front cover again, back cover, spine. So yeah, people are sort of go one way or the other when it comes to these absolutes. The cover price for I think all of them is $100, although I think maybe the new Batman Inc. one coming out for Grant Morrison maybe a little more because it collects more material. But yeah, this is $100. It collects All-Star Superman 1 through 12, and it seems like that's about how much material is collected in all of them, roughly anywhere from 10 to 12 issues. Although maybe the Identity Crisis, I think that's 8 issues, and All-Star Batman and Robin is 8 or 10 issues. I can't quite remember. But, I mean, as far as these go, if I had to pick any to get, it would be this one, just because I'm such a huge fan. It's an amazing story if you haven't read it. One of the quintessential Superman stories of our time, something that everybody should read. And I am a big fan of Morrison, and when Morrison and Quitely get together, it's always good. So, oh, I got mine autographed by Frank Quitely, so I'm very proud of that. But yeah, flip through. Frank Quitely's art really is amazing on these oversized pages. Like I said, it is bigger than a standard omnibus. It's taller, at least. So you get a couple introductions. And then before each issue, it shows the title page, as it was in like standard size, I guess. I mean, honestly, just look at that. That art is just brilliant. And on these huge pages, it just comes out so nice. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, $100 is obviously a very steep price for what you're getting. You know, this collects 12 issues, which is about the average size for these absolutes. But I mean, if you use in-stock trades, they usually knock off 42%. So I think I got this for 56, which, given the story inside, you know, I love this entire storyline. I love Grant Morrison. I love Frank Quitely. That was something I was willing to pay. I would definitely pay, you know, $50 for this book. Definitely worth at least that. You know, if you're still unsure. And then you got a nice bunch of supplementary material in the back. You have some sketches from Frank Quitely. Frank Quitely and Grant Morrison talking about layouts and designs. A bunch of the covers. Then they talk about some of the characters, like they talk about Superman's characterization in this. I mean, this is one of my favorite sketches from Frank Quitely, you know, showing the anatomical differences in posture between Superman and Clark Kent, you know, how he maintains his secret identity. I just love that little detail. Going more into the characters, Jimmy Olsen, Lex Luthor, and then, bringing up some sort of, I guess not obscure characters, but little background characters in typical Grant Morrison fashion. It's basically locations. And it's nice because some of these characters and events cross over into Morrison's other stuff. I think most notably in, I think it's JLA 1 Million, where I think this version of Superman appears again. So yeah, like I said, as big as a book it is only 12 issues worth of material. But at the same time, those 12 issues are incredible. If anything, I suggest going out and grabbing the 2 trades, or now they have 1 trade that collects all 12 issues, reading through it, seeing if you like it as much as I did, and if you do like it, try to decide, okay, is this worth $50? Because that's what you'll be able to find it for on in stock trades, maybe Barnes & Noble. And then, just as a sort of weird side note, maybe this is just me. The first time when I first got the book, this little slipcase, I actually had a very difficult time getting the book out of there. So I actually was a little freaking out for a bit. I had to get a butter knife and sort of wiggle it to get the book out. But I mean, it looks great on the shelf. It is superbly constructed. Now, it is a small enough volume that binding is not much of an issue. You don't have to worry about gutter loss and stuff like that. And you don't have to worry about the spine breaking or ripping. Okay. And I like to store mine like this. Gently. And gently. So yeah, that was my view of Absolute All-Star Superman. An incredible book. It's, like I said, it's the only Absolute that I own, but with good reason it is that good. The cover price is $100. For sheer size, I don't know if it's worth it, but for story quality and stuff, it definitely is. If you're a fan of Grant Morrison and Frank Quitely, you like their collaborations on Earth 2, We 3, Flex Mentallo, stuff like that. It's just a brilliant story, and Frank Quitely's art is just beautiful on these gigantic pages. And yeah, definitely worth $50 at least, like you'll find on in-stock trades. The one thing you have to make sure is that you do have a shelf that is big enough to hold it, because like I said, these are bigger than the standard omnibuses, oversized hardcovers and whatnot. The closest thing I found height-wise to compare is the Big Damn Sin City omnibus, which still is about, it's almost as tall. It goes to about here. Whereas I'd say an oversized hardcover, a standard one, goes to about maybe here. So you do need a couple extra inches of shelf room. I honestly couldn't fit it anywhere else. For the longest time, it was just sitting upright on my desk, which had no shelf on top. So yeah, if you can find the time and the funds and the physical space to carry it, I can't recommend this book enough. It's a must-have for anybody who loves Grant Morrison, and it's just one of those Superman stories that everybody needs to read at some point. It's essential, and it's beautiful. It's incredible. So yeah, I guess that's my quick little impromptu review of the Absolute All-Star Superman by Grant Morrison and Frank Quitely. I might do a couple other videos like this, like spotlight videos, either on books or other comic books. If you have any questions, if you've seen my collection in my other videos and you want me to do one of those books, just let me know and I'll do one. So yeah, check out the blog, subscribe, myprivatelibrary.tumblr.com. I'll see you soon.